Hello everyone, this is Wyatt Chang,
Hi.
Game Director of Diablo Immortal. Thank you all for tuning in
Oh, we
to
got
our
captions on here? What the fuck? Yeah.
YouTube premiere today. I have some very exciting news that I can't wait to share with you. To everyone who has been eagerly anticipating the release of Diablo Immortal, you won't have to wait much longer. So without further ado, check it out.
Much longer? Like what? Oh. June 2nd? The release? What's the date today? April? April, May? Huh. Built for mobile. Right. So I played this at BlizzCon, obviously. I was one of the only people that gave it praise, right, for being like a good mobile game. Yeah, that was a good mobile game. Don Vito, you know. Crossplay on PC, wow. Crossplay on PC. So a lot of the spells, like and abilities, like you have to hold or use your thumb to do different things. So I'd imagine it's all just the mouse, right? So I guess Lost Ark has charged abilities, so the charged abilities shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, because it's designed to be like played on your thumbs, right? Like how you hold things and like the targeting. Time to sell AMC so I can be competitive in Immortal. Yeah, it's pay to progress, man. Don't you know all the cool kids are playing pay to progress? If only they did this at the beginning, but unfortunately, but you know, it shows that they're willing to change, right? And that's kind of how I feel about D4. There was some things they announced, and then it got better over time. So, on PC. I'll 100% try it. Wait. Wait, do you think some people will be like, oh man, can I run it? Damn. Wait, can I run this game on PC? I don't know. And then he could be like, do you not have a PC? Do you not have a PC? Let's go. Evil is everywhere. Sure.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Wyatt here again, and I'm joined
Adam.
by Adam Fletcher, also known as Pez Radar. He's our community lead for all things Diablo.
It's fucking Giga Adam.
Doing great, Wyatt. I'm pretty excited for all the great announcements that we had today for Diablo Immortal. Diablo Immortal coming to PC along with mobile is huge, and I know the community is going to have a ton of different questions to ask related to this.
30
and
FPS.
I think the biggest one will be, why PC? Why are we bringing Diablo Immortal to PC?
It's always been our goal with Diablo Immortal to make a Diablo game a AAA experience that could reach as many players.
They're gonna have Diablo 3 seasons, which, you know, whatever. Diablo 2 Resurrected season, Diablo Immortal season, Diablo 4 season. Yo, they got the seasons on lock, man. Every month there's gonna be a new. Every month. They can't add anything else. That's why it's on PC. Yeah, so there's what? They're like, okay. So now it doesn't matter if they have 6-month seasons as long as they stagger. If you're watching Blizzard, just stagger, man. Just, you know, Tony messages Kira messages Jeff, right? The 4 teams, just at least stagger it by a month, right? This 2-week stagger thing is not nice, right? I mean, it's not. We only have, you know what I mean? You gotta give us some time.
As possible. And we knew that by building it for mobile, that would be the best way to do that. Diablo Immortal is not only our first game built from the ground up for mobile, it's also our biggest and most ambitious Diablo game to date. It's going to have rich social systems. It has deep progression systems that allow players to continually play the game.
I wish I played the last alpha now.
Character and make their character more powerful over time. As we started to explore how we're going to reach new players and bring new players into the Blizzard family, we knew if our goal is to truly reach as many players as possible, we should be on PC as well. By being on both mobile and PC, we know that everybody will be able to enjoy Diablo Immortal, whether or not you have a phone.
Sounds amazing.
I got a red phone too, man. It was sweaty.
I'm pretty excited for Diablo Immortal along with a lot of other people. I think the next big question that the community has to ask is, when can they get their hands on Diablo Immortal?
Of course, the eternal when's it coming out? Well, the team's been hard at work, and we're really excited to be able to announce today that we are launching on June 2nd, and later that month in select Asia Pacific regions.
That's awesome to hear. June is right around the corner. I know people
It's hard
are
to
really
notice
excited
Adam
for
without
the
a shirt
date.
on. I know. I was like, who's this
people
guy?
are also really excited to hear a little bit more about how the game plays on PC, especially if they've been following the development of the mobile version over the past couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
It plays great on PC. And another thing I'm really happy to be able to share is that you have full cross-play and cross-progression. That means you could be playing on PC.
It's like the Switch,
and
right?
your friends that you're in a party.
It's essentially built like the Switch, where you can play Diablo 2 on your Switch, and then you can go on your PC and continue exactly where you left off. It's pretty good cross-play system that they have for the Switch. I'm assuming is just as good, if not better, because it's PC to phone. I don't know. Yeah, if you've ever played the cross-play, it's pretty badass.
With, they could be on mobile or PC on the platform of their choice. And then, it's super cool to be at home playing on your PC, and then suddenly you realize you need to head out the door, so you just log out, grab your phone, log yourself in, you're right where you left off.
Thanks for the resubs,
you can
guys.
take the game with you on the go.
That's awesome to hear that
Mike,
I can take
King,
Diablo
Vetty,
Immortal on the go or play from the comfort of my own home. I think people will be really excited about that.
Much love.
I know that Diablo Immortal is coming for mobile and uses touchscreen controls. Can you explain to us how the controls will work on PC?
Yeah, absolutely. During our last closed beta, we added controller support for mobile, and players really responded positively, telling us that they loved being able to connect a controller to their phone to play Diablo Immortal. Well, we're adding controller support to the PC version of the game as well, so those controls will feel identical. But not everyone wants to play with a controller, so we'll be adding mouse and keyboard support as well.
Damn.
That's great to hear. I've personally always enjoyed playing all my Diablo games using mouse and keyboard, so it's great to hear that it's coming to Immortal. How is that experience on Diablo Immortal?
In Diablo Immortal,
What about trackball,
you
dude?
can use your basic primary attack as well as movement using the mouse buttons, as players will probably be familiar, using the left and right mouse buttons, and activate your abilities. By default, they're bound to 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the keyboard with a potion on cue.
It's hard to
And for
see
the
how
first time ever
a
in
Diablo game would
game,
work
we're
on
also
a
gonna
mouse and
support
keyboard,
moving
though.
using WASD.
I can't wait to try
I really
it.
enjoy playing that way. Since Diablo Immortal, if you come from the touchscreen
Thank you for the
controls,
bits,
allow
man.
movement
Cheers.
and aiming, it's nice to be able to move around with
Never played that way.
WASD while aiming a skill using the mouse. It feels super natural.
It feels
That's
natural
amazing to
using a
hear.
mouse.
We're getting
Wow.
WASD controls
Cool.
in Diablo. I think people are also going to ask, how does the game look on PC?
It looks gorgeous. The thing about our phones these days is our phones actually have very
DDR?
high
Yeah,
resolutions.
DDR map.
The pixel density on your phone is very high. So we can still run at a great resolution on PC, and the game just looks absolutely.
Oh, yeah, 1080 is the highest they uploaded. Maybe they couldn't go higher because it would look, I don't know, pixelated or something. Or they don't have the official trailer. It's like the highest this video has is 1080 right now. Does it work in VR? Does it work with a DDR pad? I need to know these things.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So as you mentioned earlier, Diablo Immortal is the biggest Diablo game to date. What can players expect from this title?
Well, whether players choose to play on either mobile or PC, they'll be getting the latest in the Diablo franchise. Now, Diablo Immortal is a huge game. We've got 6 character classes, including some iconic favorites like the Barbarian, the Wizard, the
1440p.
Necromancer. And there's going to be a whole main quest storyline for players to play their way through. This main quest storyline is going to explore 8 different zones throughout Sanctuary. And as you go through, the timeline is set in between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. Players are going to meet up with Deckard Cain and try to locate the fragments.
They'll travel to the island of Visa and swipe there. I'm just kidding.
the World Stone.
WASD
Players
with
remember,
mouse
at
could be
the end
interesting.
of Diablo 2, Tyrael had just shattered the corrupted World Stone, and those fragments were scattered all over Sanctuary. And so this is the player's opportunity to assist Deckard Cain in finding those World Stone fragments. and destroying
Countess.
them.
So Diablo fans
Countess
have
looks
always loved
amazing,
the
yeah.
loot aspect within the games. What can players expect for Diablo Immortal when it comes to loot?
Well, Diablo Immortal definitely has the familiar monster slaying action that players are familiar with. And when you kill those monsters, you want to see that loot pop out. And players will be able to grab that loot and use it to customize their characters. We've got legendary items that really change up your skills, as well as set items that confer additional bonuses.
There's only
to
1 minute
how
left,
your
boys.
character plays. Now, during closed beta, we did get some feedback on our items as well as the general gameplay.
Diablo Immortal starter
and we have
guides.
even more improvements planned, and we'll have more details to reveal about that as we get closer to launch.
I'm super stoked to hear about all the news coming for Diablo Immortal and the release date.
Really?
Did you have any final closing thoughts for the community here today?
Well, it's a very exciting time. I'm very happy to be able to announce our launch date on June 2nd. And on behalf of the entire team, I want to thank everyone who's been supporting and showing their enthusiasm for Diablo Immortal. We can't wait to get
Like, I didn't know it ever come to PC. I think a lot of us never thought that it would come to PC like that, you know? It only makes sense because of Genshin's popularity, how you can do both, right? But,
game into your hands. Now, our street date is June
Emulator.
2nd, but if you haven't yet already, just a reminder that you can pre-register for the game. It's going to be out on both iOS and Android, and of course now, PC.
Thanks again, Wyatt, for all the information.
I'm just tuning in. Yeah, confirmed a PC client soon, I think.
And thanks to everyone for tuning in today. For more information on Diablo Immortal, make sure to follow us on social media and to check out DiabloImmortal.com. We'll see you in Westmarch.